Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Crystal Shadow Work. Hi everyone. So yes, this is going to be a twin flame reading that I'm doing, okay? For divine masculines, okay? Now anybody can come across this reading, but this is projected towards all of my divine masculines. Did I say twin flame? I don't even know. Okay. This reading is supposed to be for like all divine masculines, okay? It don't have to be on the twin flame collective, right? Because there's high vibrational divine masculines, okay, that might not be like in a twin flame dynamic, but it's a high vibrational boss energy, right? Because a lot of us twins are not meant to actually come into union, or stay in union, I should say. Because some of you, it's like these twin flame journeys are about the spiritual awakening and advancement. And sometimes, you can do that and then not fully come together, especially when there's been corrupted twin flame missions because of what our society has been doing. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Because it's been allowing some to get blocks and not open up spiritually, okay? So, when that's happened, in fact, there is, still these high vibrational soulmates, twin flames. High vibrational soulmates that can very much come together with divines, right? And that are spiritually, awakened, can ascend to that 5D energy, can help these counterparts where their other half was compromised can come together and help serve out these missions. So it's basically been an altar, it's that word you use when you need to alter a contract. There's a stipulation, I don't know, or it's basically like there's like contingency plans, or I don't even know if they were put in place, like if God knew that some of these twin flame journeys were going to get corrupted, that some of these twins were in fact not going to be able to awaken because they were altered. Let's say that, okay? So, anyway, something's been happening, contracts have been altered, right? So, and maybe that's why, like in my story, I knew. I don't even know anymore. Like, literally, I was just like, I've been under so much spell work and stuff within my family and trying to break that up. It's like I've just known strong soulmate connections that I've had, and I've been struggling a lot to find out which one's my twin, which one's my past life lover. I know I've been dealing with multiple karmics, past life lovers, twin flame. I just don't know who, but all I know is that, my twin could very much just be corrupted and not being able to awaken because he's altered, right? So, who knows what's happened in the past couple of years, right? Okay, so for that, there's always like backup plans, right? And I'm going to say, I'm pretty sure God, Source Divine knew that these things were going to be happening within the world, right? And that's what as chosen ones are here, right? As twin flames are very much chosen, and we are, we're switching back to love. We are getting back to that 5D consciousness, right? So, let me tell the divine masculines right now, you're the ones that are blocking this coming together, either with a counterpart or, just getting into your power to attract that high vibrational soulmate, because God was sending in like a lot of past life lover soulmates, or had them set up, I guess. So yeah, it was probably already there. But yeah, so past life lover soulmate can very much get awakened and be up ready to go, right? And help you serve out this mission, because we're not meant to serve these missions out by ourselves. We're meant to have that, as a team boss energy. Because a lot of us, we're creating these epic foundations together, and all of that. And some of you like might not have children and things like that, and you want to have babies and stuff. But yeah, you're serving out your mission here, but you still want to be a mom, right? So just because your twin may be compromised, right, and not be able to awaken, that wouldn't be fair to you for doing all the work, right? So then you're going to be having a, high vibration divine masculine, which could be a past life lover, soulmate. So you'll still have that intense chemistry and passion that you would with your twin, and they're going to be on your level. Because when you're not on a spiritual level with somebody, like, you can't anymore. That's why I was starting to realize what's going on with me. Is it was like all of a sudden I was just like whoosh, gone 5D, and then here's my lover, and I was just like, I feel like I can't even talk to you right now. Like, I don't even know what to say, because everything I say, you like think I'm like probably crazy. And I'm like, oh, I still want to serve my mission. So I was trying so hard to, awaken, but you can't force somebody to awaken, right? And so anyway, what I'm going at is that my mission is the most important thing to me. I'm very excited to, oh my gosh, to come together with my soul family, my soul tribe. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so ready to travel. There's so many epic things I want to do. Like seeing the waterfalls, to seeing like koala bears, all these different things. It'd be epic to go to Egypt, right? Oh man, be dancing like under the sun, like an amazing country, like, cause Florida is just way too hot. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, all summer, I like just can't even go outside. I just felt like burning my skin and stuff, and it's just like, I'm so tired of feeling those, I gotta be sheltered or whatever. That's why very much, like, I was like, I just want to go back home where it's cold, like. So I've always felt homeless, but anyway, I want to travel, I want to have fun. Like, it rains all the time and everything, like, especially, it seems like when, like the full moons, like, it always seems to be cloudy on the full moons lately, right? Like, it's like I can't see them, like, I can't connect with them. Like, I'm surprised last night it wasn't raining, just because it a lot of drama and stuff on the full moons, right? And stuff for me anyway, it's almost like spell work or whatever is going on, altering things, So, but anyway, it's back to divine masculine. So, sorry guys, I get so energized, right? Like last night, like, I was doing a reading, I was getting really into it, right? Because starting to feel like I was losing my mind a little bit, and probably was, but like, I couldn't even sit in a chair. Felt like I couldn't sit on my couch, like I just couldn't sit still, and like, I definitely need to ground myself. So I'm definitely going to be getting like an epic book that my friend, one of my new friends, was telling me about. And I'm like going to take some time and just relax, calm down, try to not let, I'm starting to realize just like so much is going on. And I think like with the solar flares, those are amplifying energy that are coming through these portals. And I really feel that a lot of this stuff is like just messing with my mind, and I just really need to like calm down, and like relax and focus on me and my passions and my excitement and my family and what I want to do, right? And anyways, I'm super excited. Definitely felt like I got to release a lot with the full moon and doing a lot of like healing and focusing on me, right? Definitely finally seeing why everything is playing out as it should. So I'm excited. So anyway, back to divine masculine. So divine masculines, you need to realize, in fact, how powerful you are, right? Now, because of certain circumstances, because we've all been dealing with karma, especially in Libra season, right? The scales balancing out and things fall apart, right? Relationships end when they're toxic. Toxic cycles and situations close out because you start to feel those empowerment feelings of letting things go. And when you do that, you make those major changes and stuff, but then it's like if you were like a support system, if you're relying upon each other, like if you're in codependent relationships and stuff like that, like I just wanted to talk about my situation out there, so of course, I'm sure you guys can see like, like I said, like I started to ascend, raise my vibration and everything, and so I was out of alignment with my lover and everything, right? Pulling back energy and stuff. So, you know, he decided to go third party and all of that, and you know, so whatever. But it's like, yeah, we've been building a life and a family, and yeah, I've got children involved and everything else, and you know, my youngest daughter, you know, like adores him. That's like her dad, you know, because he stepped in right away when her dad really wasn't there for him. Her didn't want anything to do with her, so he kind of stepped in to play dad, and you know, that was weighing heavily on my heart because, you know, like it's hard because the children don't understand. And in the past, I stayed with my children's fathers because of, you know, the kids. But it was the same thing. Like when I started to see that they were mistreating them and stuff, I was like, well, then there's no point staying, right? You don't stay for the kid. No, you know, they deserve better, you know. And same thing, like even when he was gone for a day, my daughter was, you know, asking and stuff, and you know, it was really hard, you know, and I've just been keeping her busy with things and stuff, and you know, like they don't understand. She's only 4, you know. But anyways, so I'm be like mommy and daddy and stuff. I just know I got to keep her busy. But I much know that, you know, you don't sacrifice your life for anybody. You can't be the best version of yourself, but that's not something that I've learned, right? They can tell what true happiness is. And, you know, now that I don't have, you know, these feelings that I'm getting lied to and I can't trust, and and the feelings that were getting projected on me because my lover that was unhealed and had all these wounds was, you know, projecting all of his things on me, and it was all I could see. So he was in turn making me feel really bad about myself. You know, and I've struggled a lot to like show love because I was never loved, and it was really hard because there's only one other time in my life that I told somebody that, you know, my feelings, or I thought I tried and I got shut down. So I get that, like, it made me go to a place like, all right, I'm not ever going to let anybody in again. And then this last connection, I was like, well, he's got to be my twin, right? Because, you know, we had this connection years ago, and, you know, he didn't let go of me, and he's back now.
Mommy, Boo.
Boo. Okay, I'll be in there in a minute. And so I got vulnerable, right? And I was like, well, I have to try harder this time because I didn't try hard enough last time, I guess. They didn't really know, or they didn't care. I don't know. So I came out of that. I worked very hard, I feel, putting my boundaries down. And I showed him more love than I've ever showed anybody. And I actually felt like, you know, like, oh my gosh, like this is love. But he was still broken, and he wasn't seeing it as that, you know, broke my heart. So, you know, it was like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I was definitely a fallen angel, right? My soul family, guys, I felt you there, and you know, you got me back up to my feet. So, yeah, I'm realizing now that was a lot of like a soul training. Like, I had to learn that, right? You know, you got to get back up, and then my little girl came and found me on the floor too. You know, and her smile, whatever, you know, got me back up, you know. So yeah, gotta keep your strength, okay? Now I don't even know how I'm gonna label this, because I know you divine masculines aren't gonna want to see this. Okay, yeah, well, yeah, maybe for some of you, like, you need to open your eyes. You need to realize that if you have wounds, you could be projecting that on the love of your life right in front of you and not see them, right? It's a reflection of what you feel inside. So you got to let go of any wounds that you have, you know, any fears. Let those go, right? And you got to let them go. And you got to show love and not hold back. Especially you mirror things too, right? So if you have these wounds, you have fear, you're going to make your twin feel fear. So if you are wanting to get your twin or whatever, you have to let this go. And big thing for divine masculines is, so a lot of them is we all go through karma, we go through loss. And see, divine masculines like to feel that they can take charge and control, and they can provide, for their divine feminine, for their empress, or the guy. Because that's the way it was kind of meant to be, the male being the provider, right, and protector. That's that masculine energy. And then the feminine energy, is the very loving, caring kind, taking care of the family, type of soft energy or whatever. So, divine masculines need to be in that role of being the provider, right? They don't feel complete if they're not. And then in our world and society, and a lot of things that happen, especially if you get into connections and have children, and then you're paying child support to support your other children, and then you find it difficult to then support your empress, your divine, or, it's like, how can I make this my wife if I can't support them, and things like that, right? Well, that's why this 3D world is all wrong, right? And it's not fair. It's unbalanced, and not to mention all the manipulation and control, but I won't get into that. So things need to change, right? And there very much is going to be change. There is. And it's already a play. God's already had a plan, right? The light always wins, right? So focus that. But what you need to know is that divine masculines, you need to awaken to know that you have all of the control. You have everything you need. It's a mindset. You need to know that when you're of high vibration and you're of love, you're like a master magician manifestor. You can manifest. You can make it rain money. Almost you can have everything come into you, especially when you're coming together with the divine feminine and you're helping them, and the love that's going to unite and all the opportunities. That's why if you're watching my tarot readings or anybody's, when you see union, what do you see then? 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You see infinite abundance. That's why it's that infinity symbol, the 8, the infinite, because you are boom, magnifying everything towards you. So basically, you two can come together with nothing, and you're going to turn it into something extraordinary. You guys are meant to build empires, build, kingdoms, but you have to take that leap of faith. So even if you have nothing, you got to take the leap of faith. Don't feel as though, if you feel as though you have to come to your divine feminine, or the love of your life or whatever with something, then you're still in the 3D, because it ain't about material. That's not what we want. Us awakened divine feminines don't want some extravagant, ring for an engagement, things like that. I've always felt like, hell no, I don't want someone to steal. Plus, I lose rings, I lose things all over the place. I would feel so bad if I lost something of value like that. I've just always known that, when I lose something or I break something, it's going to get replaced with something better, or it's a reason or whatever else, and I know a lot of people get stuck in those ways because men, that masculine energy, they want to show their love, right? So they want to get an epic ring, and they feel like if they can't, that can make them feel insecure about not wanting to make the commitment. And then in turn, because they're feeling that way, their then counterpart could feel, well, they feel insecure, they're not happy with me. And it's all just because they couldn't buy them the ring that they wanted. And I've been seeing some of those things happen, and those are terrible. No, we need to get out of this 3D world, right? So that's what I mean. A lot of these divine masculines are holding the power of their fate, right? Let go of your fear of money. Plus, there's another side note for some of you. This is karma season, right? Libra season. There's a lot of divine masculines that at this time, because your feminines have awakened and you've awakened and ascending came up, it's the infinite abundance is already here. It's already around a lot of you guys, but you're missing it because people are trying to block it. There are some shady karmics that are in fact hiding things, things that are coming in the mail, right? Money, some things are going on in the courts, lawsuits and stuff, payouts. People have been hiding them. Inheritances have been stolen. Those are coming out. So a lot of this stuff, it's it reminds me of the movie Harry Potter, when they were trying to hide his acceptance letter, right? And what happened then? All of a sudden, the envelopes in the mail started coming in like crazy. And you'll be getting signs and synchronicities, right? It's say, for instance, you had an inheritance that was taken from you. And then some legalities or some paperwork came in the mail and somebody hid it. But then all of a sudden, you're walking by and you hear a lot of people talking about inheritances, or you see another type of legal paperwork or something. Be aware of what you see. Source will let you know. Some of you need to go looking for it, right? So some of you there are a lot of things that it could give these masculines just enough, like, of money maybe to travel, move out of the way from where they are, maybe go save their their divine, because some of them, maybe that's what could do it for them. If they're like, well, no, like, I have to be able to do something to show my love. Maybe save them, because maybe some of them, want that, to let their masculines save them. I don't know. The fairy tales are cute, but no, very much, you divine feminines are very much in an energy of being fine on taking care of themselves and very empowered or whatever. So give them a little bit of control too. But like I said, there's so many different things, different ways to just change that mindset, You can still find ways. And believe me, divine feminines, Empresses, goddess, like, we want to be treated with love and shown love, not told love always. Like, yes, truth, love, clarity, so much, but it's like, I don't mean like, I even said, like, I don't even like to go out to eat anymore because I don't eat any of the junk that is poisoning us and controlling us. Everything prepackaged, no. There's chemicals in it. My body can't even have it. When I started to go through my upgrade, like, I would get sick if I even had it. So I'm like, oh, great. So I can, like, only eat things with, like, one name, I swear, like, all fruits and vegetables. Because I, like, look, and I'll be at the grocery store for, like, an hour. I get everything for my kids, but I'm just like, like the other day, I'm like, well, here's a bag of carrots and some strawberries, because, like, all the fruit, whatever, we just had the hurricanes or whatever, but I'm just like, but I feel so much better getting the chemicals and the toxins and stuff, and then it's like, gosh, so now it's like, gotta be careful with water, right, because stuff in the water, oh my gosh, the stuff that it can block, like, it's just crazy, but you gotta drink water, right, so... anyways, yeah, so much in this reading. So divine masculines, like, get out of that. You need to start saying you're abundant, because remember, it's a mindset, and you can't say I want, or I'm going to, or plan. You need to just be like, no, this is mine. I already own that. They're like, I already have that. Just God, bring it to me when I deserve to have it, like your abundance or maybe things. It's like, say you don't have a car and you don't have a home, you don't have all of these things. You need to tell yourself, like, oh, my house is being prepared for me, right? My house is already being prepared for me. My car is already being, picked out. Or start looking at your next car, like if though you already have the money. Because as soon as you get together with this divine feminine or your twin or whatever, just divine feminine, all of a sudden there's going to be the money, or there's going to be the gift, or there's going to be or whatever, and you're going to see it. It's going to be like magic. Because see, us divines, we are not supposed to worry about things of the 3D and the material world, because we have a much bigger mission. So everything is provided for us, right? You have to be open to that. You don't know who's going to gift you, what's going to happen. Like I said, for some of you, it could be who you're getting together with. Once you get together with them, like, they could have this amazing inheritance or get gifted a house or a car. Like, you don't know. So let go of this. Whatever is making you, like, not confident, wake up. Oh my gosh. So that was the reading that I had. I hope it helped you. Definitely like, share, subscribe, guys. And yeah, I love you guys. All right, that's it. Bye.